Bodies have been cremated on the banks of the river Ganges 100 years. Bathed in the waters of the holy river, wrapped inland and placed on a wooden pyre. The day consumed by flame. The Ganges is one of the most secret rivers to Hindus. It's also a lifeline to millions of Indians who live along its course and depend on it for their daily needs. It is worshipped in Hinduism as the goddess Ganges. It has also been important history. However, where does the river come from? It has a fairy tale. Let's watch a video to get to know the Ganges history.
In the beginning, Hindus believed Ganga flowed in the heavens, but she was held captive by the creator god Brahma. Then Brahma decided to send the river Ganga down to earth.
But there is one problem, that Ganga has got such mighty force, and if she comes on the earth will drown.
So the god Shiva blocked Ganga's fall, gathering her waters in the locks of his hair.
So Shiva just opened one lock of his hair and the Ganga flowed.
So she is the mother because she gives birth to something. This holy river came from the river in heaven that we call Milky Way. This story looks like a Chinese traditional history. Before long years ago, an extremely huge man grew and had slept in this dark egg for 18,000 years. He saw nothing with him. He felt very uncomfortable. He wanted to stand up, but unfortunately, he was broken his egg. The huge man looked around excited, but everything was dark. What should he do now? With thinking, the huge man got himself a name, Pangu. He must to be larger and higher. This word would be light. He wanted to try to pop the sky with his hands, and his foot pushed down on the earth without sleep. After 18,000 years, finally he can stand up and raise his hand. He was very tall. But finally, he was tired. He used up the last bit of his energy. Eventually, he collapsed and never stand up again. His birds become the winds and clouds. His voice become the thunder. His left eye become the sun, and his right eye become the moon. His foot and hands and his body become the famous mountains around the world. His blood become the river. His hair become the flower and trees. Even his teeth, bones, and his sweat become the rain. After to compare the two stories, I found that every country has similar old history and mysterious story, and most of them are interesting.